Right, hello everyone and welcome back to Mission Chief. So I'm hoping this video goes well because it is the first time recording since I've restarted my computer and I'm slightly changing the way that I record, so hopefully this all works well. I'm hoping it does. So yes, this is my patch and we'll go through... I'm just fix my mute. Oh, hang on, I've pressed the TV. Sorry, watching rugby. Right, that was the wrong button. Okay, mute, right, fine. Okay, so yes, first things first, before we actually get into answering calls, I've done a thing! It's not very often I do a thing, but I've done a thing, so you've noticed that my missions have changed. So, I got a wee bit annoyed with not being able to just easily tell the priority of things just by looking at it, so I've gone and changed my... This is a good place because you can see all of them. Yeah, so you can see the priority of everything. So the way it works, this is based on my opinion, probably not reminiscent of real world emergency services, but yeah, fair enough. So you've got red 1, which is the highest priority call. It means there is imminent threat to life or somebody has potentially just harked it. In fact, all 4 of them are here in this like square kilometre. Blue 2 is for an urgent response with danger to life. P3 is for priority, and then R4 is routine. So something that in real world the police might not necessarily respond on blue lights to, that kind of thing. So let's kind of change about the way that we've done this. So you're on the way down to Hoik. So there's one red call, a red call down here. Let's see what it is. It's a heart attack, cardiac infarction. So the nearest, so we'll get, well, it's no quicker. We'll get an ambulance out. And we might just go ahead, if I go all the way back here. Oh, no, okay. I'm not sure where it appears. So I've gone and got a couple of new things. And I can't see either of them. Ah, here we go. Right, so they're going to be there. They're quite far away from hospital, so I think we'll call out the air ambulance for its first ever deployment. So yes, here we go. So the red triangle indicates that no units are responding. Yellow indicates that some units are responding, and then the black little tab goes away when the call's been fully answered. So that one's now been dealt with. There's a few more in the city, so let's see what we've got. And again, I do apologise for my terrible internet. So we've got another heart attack, effectively is what this is. So we can get a doctor and we can get an ambulance. So they're going to be the first ones on the scene here. Oh yeah, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of treat this because I want... Oh, officer down. So we'll use the officer down button to get to this. And I think that's all the red calls answered. So I've been watching an awful lot of the... What's it called? One of the 999 programs basically takes you and it's like, oh, okay, there's one all the way down here. Right, so there's a blue call here. Do the countryside first, just because it's going to take longer to get here. So, burning trailer, probably going to need a couple of fire vehicles. Or is it just one? I forget. We'll send one. Because the time difference is kind of a bit ridiculous. Okay. So, we've got one on the way here. We've got a roof fire. Now, that's going to be a pain, because there's not going to be an aerial ladder on the way back. Yeah, so I was watching... one of the, oh, for God's sake, I really can't remember what it's called. It starts with 999. It's basically a look inside 999 control centers in the United Kingdom. And they kind of have a thing, so they've got one person, so, well, I'll finish. They've got one person constantly assessing calls to see who should be going where. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. So you notice I'm not using the dispatch to next option quite yet. And so yeah, as the game goes on and as it becomes more and more difficult to get all the calls answered, I'm going to kind of change the alert level that we're on. So at the moment we're on alert level green, which means we can respond to anything as it happens. As soon as we're no longer able to respond to a national crisis, we'll go up to yellow, and if we can't even deal with a regional emergency, then we'll be on a blue code, I guess. No, we'll be a red code effectively, and then if we can no longer deal with routine incidents, that's when shit's gone real. So we've just had a little knock, so that means that there's a transport request. So this is in Newton Grange 1. So it's now in requirement of something, so let's get it straight off to the Royal Infirmary. Okay, next 999 call. So we've got a 999 call here. Let's see what it is. This is where my dismal internet really just shows its true face. So we'll get 2 fire engines out to this. Might bung an officer along as well. Just make sure that's all right. Okay. So what else have we got? We've got several more blue calls here. So let's just take a look at them. Caravan fire, so risk to life, so we'll send a few people along to that. So an intermediate response is 2 pumps and an officer, a police car, and an ambulance, just in case somebody is found. So this is after the update. Ooh, I think that star might mean that there's going to be a mission change coming on. I've never actually picked up on that before, but anyway. Yeah, so mission changes are basically, now that, okay, let's just do 2 of these again. What was the thing? Yeah, mission changes. So when officers arrive on the scene, your mission can change from something reasonably simple to something, well, it can go down and it can go up. So let's just see if there's any more blue calls anywhere. No, they're either all answered or attended. So we'll now move to the priority calls, and there's a priority call down here. So container fire. So we'll just do 2 of these. So this should be the New Castleton station. We'll get that fully turned out. In retrospect, having one so far, aha, air ambulance has taken off. Hey, so my air stations at the moment, we've got the Scottish Ambulance Service Air Ambulance, which is based at Glasgow. We've got the police helicopter, which is based at the Glasgow City Heliport, which is all the way down here. That's currently not active yet because of reasons. In fact, once we get a little bit more into the game, I'll see what's happening there. And then we've got the Charity Air Ambulance, which is based up at Perth Airport. There is another air ambulance in Scotland up in Inverness, but that's a wee bit too far for me to bother with. So yeah, I think two air ambuli is enough. So the Churnside motor is ready to go to hospital. You're probably going to be going to the Borders. Yeah, Borders General. Okay! Alright, so we answered the priority call down there, so let's check the priority calls. There's a lot of priority calls down in Midlothian, so let's see what we've got. A new 999 call's just come in, so theft of property. What was the new call that's just come in? It's routine, so that's fine. Okay, let's see. So fever, we'll get an ambulance out to that. Wait, what? What? No, go away. Cancel. 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 I ain't getting a charity air ambulance out to a fever. Christ. You're playing it. Right, okay, let's just monitor this now. We'll get out the Sprinter. Boom. Okay, fever's sorted. So, yeah, so I think this is a kind of more realistic way of doing this, just because when you have calls in real life, they're going to be based on their priority, not necessarily the order in which they came in. Now we're dealing with the priority calls, and we're still state green, which is quite good. I didn't expect to be, truth be told. Waste bin fire, that's 1 pump, so we'll grab... So McDonald Road, is that the closest station there, really? Okay, fair enough. Sight Hill have been deployed out to the scene of the fire. New 999 call, what was that? It's a seizure, which is a blue call, so we'll get that dealt with immediately. Who got sent to that? Damn it! Cancel. Ambulance. Seems I'm too quick for the internet to handle. For my internet to handle. Right, okay, so what have we got? Priority calls are all being dealt with here in the city. There's no priority calls in top. There's a priority call here. Oh, Edinburgh Airport fire services had to be deployed. So we've got a fallen person. So we'll get them fired on it. Okay, any more priority calls? 2 more priority calls, okay. Oh, actually, did they all... Yeah, okay, so we've got 2 more priority calls. So let's just check in on these. We've got theft of property for vehicles, so we'll get the police out to that. So that's all fine and happy. And another priority. Theft of property from vehicles, so we'll get the police from Linlithgow out to that. Okay. So... now that we've started the shift in earnest, we're seeing a lot of emergency vehicles floating around the place. Looks like the Edinburgh Airport are donating a unit to the roof fire down here. So several of the appliances at Edinburgh Airport are what are effectively called water towers. So they've got a cannon, which all airport fire services have, but this one is on an extendable boom, so it can basically function like an aerial rescue unit without being capable. Oh, this is a blue call. Dangerous good accident. Alright, okay, so we'll call this a major. We'll fire out a hazmat unit. So we're going to get a response here. So we're going to get a couple of SORT units out, which are our version of Heart. So let's see. So we've got some retained units coming out. Police coming out. Oh, somebody's talking. More fire units, more fire units. And did any SORT actually come out? No, I think SORT's already deployed to something. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, right, okay, so that's gonna come out. Okay, so we've got a couple of things that need dealing with. So, when Lithgow, you're gonna head over to the St. John's A&E unit. Let's answer the next request. Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh, probably gonna be the closest one for you. Patient with a transport request. So this is how... Oh, is this the one that's... Yes, okay, right. This is on who's waiting on the air ambulance. So... okay. So let's go to the scene of the one that this is on. So let's... I don't want to take it first. Right, current mission. Here we go. So how far away is the air ambulance? It's 22 minutes away. That's fine. Because it's going to take... okay, so it'll probably be another 10 minutes airtime, so it's going to be about half an hour for it to get to... Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's going to be much better if we leave this one to the air ambulance, because it's going to be able to cover the distance much faster, so that's fine. This is all being dealt with, which is fine and dandy. So we'll go now over the routine incidents. So we've got... Blue. I've got a call coming in. Caravan fire. This is a 999 call that's come in. So we'll do an intermediate response. Go, go, go! Alright. Okay, it's fine. So let's see, we've got a parked car accident here. So I've not quite got my police RPU stations up and running, so we'll just get out any old unit that we can. A nosebleed, that's a not particularly urgent response. Calls come in, parked car accident, so we'll leave that one. So we've got routine incidents here. So we've got Fair Dodger, but BTP are fully deployed, so we'll just get any police. Apparently one of the units from Leith is coming out. Got some routine incidents up here, got an obstruction in traffic. Oh, so another little talking point for just now. At the moment, this is the day that the SWAT update was released, which, oh, that's a red one call. Red one call has just come in. Gas station fire. So this is going to be a regional emergency response. We'll call... Oh, we've already got hazmat coming out to this, don't we? Right, so we'll dispatch that. And I think that will put us at status yellow. Oh no. Okay, so we're now unable to respond to regional emergencies because we've used all our height appliances. The Newton Grange ambulance is ready to go, so let's see what they have to say for themselves. They can probably get taken to the mid... No, they can't. Okay, it needs to be the Royal. Okay. Another call's come in, diabetic problem, so this is going to be a 999 response. So we'll get their blue lights on, so it's down in Kelso. Goodness. So, okay, right, so parked car accident. Let's continue dealing with the routine incidents. Burning trailer. That's going to be another 999 related response. So let's go do that. I honestly can't remember if this is supposed to be one pump response or two. So let's do this and let my awful internet chug along. Oh good, BTP finished up. Right, okay, so that's fine. Okay. Hey, where's my notepad? Where is my notepad? Because I was supposed to be jotting down notes when I was doing this. Oh, call. Acute asthma. Okay, we'll get that one responded to. Go! Ah, crap. Looks like the ambulance college, their casualty is ready to go. What's that? It's a seizure. Okay, so they're probably going to be going to... Well, they can't go to the borders, so it's going to have to be the Royal. Neurology, yeah, fair enough. Okay. So, we've still got the routine incidents to deal with. So we've dealt with all the routine incidents over west. We've got a couple here. Oh, cardiac infarction. We'll deal with that. That's a red 1 call. Absolute fear of life. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Dalkeith out in force. I don't believe I have a nearby... Okay, yeah, we do. So we'll get all them on scene. So the police are going to go there to do CPR. The ambulance is going to follow about 60 seconds later. Oh, British Red Cross. They've got a patient to transfer. Fever patient is going to get taken to... We'll take him to the Western General, because the problem that we've got is because it costs money and takes a lot of time, the Royal Infirmary is the only hospital that has pretty much everything. So I don't want to use places there unnecessarily. Right, okay, routine. I'm sorry about my internet, guys. I've got a really bad internet, okay? Oh god. Right, okay, so we're dispatching an ambulance from Peppermill out to the nosebleed. New call, it's a pickpocketing, it's priority, I suppose, and we're in the middle of dealing with routines. So we'll send the police out to that. We're still state yellow at the moment, which is which is... Oh no, we went to state... I've forgotten my own rules. See, I had planned on writing all of this down, but I actually forgot to before I started doing this episode. Nobody said I was the best YouTuber in the world. Right, okay, so we've got shoplifting, so let's get that dispatched. Parked car accident, that's routine, but it's kind of at the part where we're doing, so we may as well get somebody out. Oh no, I've clicked on the wrong thing. I've clicked on the wrong thing again, haven't I? Nope, the internet's just died. Hey, there we go, right, fine. Okay, so apparently public order is going out as the nearest unit. I saw another... Okay, so there's a shoplifting over in Haddington, is that? I don't know where that is. It could be Trinent, actually. It might be Trinent. Yeah, it's Trinent. Okay, so routines in Edinburgh and otherwise. Alcoholic intoxication's a priority, so we'll deal with that. Oh no, we need an ambulance as well. So Trinent and Preston Pans are going to respond to the reports of this. Boom. Okay. Now, is there any more routine incidents? No, everything is now being dealt with. So this is good. This is good. So one thing I want to check. Let me head over to... Wait, what? No. For God's sake. The fallen person, apparently the air ambulance is the point of that. Let me cancel. So let's cancel the air ambulance. And ambulance... Huh, okay. Maybe that's why there's not actually any ambulance. Okay. Don't want medic 1. It's not serious enough for that. It's not come in through 999, so we're not bound by the 8-minute response time. So we'll grab Peppermill instead, and we'll let the charity air ambulance head back to base. Okay, so at the moment there is no calls that need to be dealt with. So let's now go to... Where's the police headquarters? We've got Fair Dodger. Let's see if British Transport Police want to take that. Nope, they're not available. Okay! Fair enough. Right, okay, so Craig Miller Police are going out to that. Fetis, right, here we go. So we're in the training wing, and I just want to see if my course has started yet. Yes, it has. Okay, so I might be able to finish it now. Okay, nobody else joined. Alright, fine then. So we finished it now, which means they've been returned. Which in turn means we are now good to go for Popo Aviation. Oh god, there's some stuff kicking off. So everybody's ready for this. So we're now going to turn on Popo Aviation, so we'll hopefully start getting calls. They'll do that. Yes, excellent. Glorious victory. Okay, so we've got another Fair Dodger coming in, and we've got what's their status? Okay, they're getting there. That's not too bad. So the Kelso unit. Let's see this. So diabetic problems. This is blue light, so they're gonna go straight to Borders General. Boom. Alright, ooh, roof fire. Oh crap, now this could be an issue because we don't... Oh no. Okay, it's been freed. One of the ALP groups has been freed. So we'll nominate an ALP group. It's a roof fire, so it might end up being the water tower that comes out to that. I don't know who it is. Let's just see. Yeah, okay, so it's the Edinburgh Airport water tower that's going. Right, so there's also a Fair Dodger. So we've now got police aviation on the go as well, which is pretty dang cool. Oh, for God's sake, what? Pickpocketing, that's a priority job, so we'll get that on the go. So the idea is, as more and more calls start coming in and more units start getting tied up dealing with things, which probably won't happen in this episode, because honestly, the first time I ran out of units in this game was last night, and I'd been playing for about 3 hours solid because I was waiting for Steam to behave so I could play anything else. And yeah, it was only after about 2.5 hours that we started seeing things start chugging along in terms of units that were available. Ambulance, we had tons of ambulances, but we had no police cars and we had no fire vehicles. Oh crap, red 1. We've got a red 1 call. So we'll just take what we can. So it's 2 platform trucks that were missing. So we're still on state red here, because things are quite busy. So a lot of the units that were trying to make their way home have now been told to come on to this. So this is a significant response. However, there is at least nobody injured, and another call's just come in. Parked car incident routine, which is fine. So anyway, as I was saying, as things start getting more and more, what's the word? What's the best way to describe it? When resources start getting stretched, there's going to be a point where you're not going to be able to deal with certain incidents because you don't have the units. Transport request. Let's see who it's for. So the reason why, okay, let's just deal with that in a minute. So that's why I did this. So basically, what would happen? Say I ran out of police cars, then I would go to the routine cases and cancel the police cars that were going to routine cases, and then if all the routine cases were cancelled, we would cancel the priority cases to get to cases that were blue light, 999 blue light emergencies and red ones, which are imminent fear of life. So we'll get people coming out to the chimney fire. Now this is gonna have to just be in an ALP group sans the ALP, because there's not one available. Okay, so we've now got animal attack. We'll deal with that because that's blue light. So golden, they're now on the way. So let's check this. So our shoplifter needs taken back to the station, so we'll go get them nicked. And please don't take me to the one in Hoyk. Okay, the Newton Grange one. So you're going to go to the Royal, you're the only one that can. So that's fine. Next vehicle with a transport request. This is Hoyk, isn't it? Yeah, this is a Hoyk one. Right, fine. Oh, another call. Pickpocketing. Priority. Yeah, sure, why not? So we are starting to deal with things pretty quickly, which is good. However, we're now out of quite a lot of things. We've not got any height appliances. We've not got any breathing apparatus vans. The 2 command units that are in my area, one based at Edinburgh Airport, one based at Liberton, have both been deployed. All 3 hazmat units are deployed, and our high volume pump units are also all deployed. So we're kind of starting to struggle here. Now we've got a seizure, so let's get that on the go. So, oh god. Transport request from Preston Pens. Sorry. Okay, so this was somebody who needed urgent treatment. But they can go to anywhere. So we'll go to the Western General. Boom. Oh, another seizure. Another seizure's coming. So let's get them away on blues. So now that we've picked up a little bit of money here, we're going to go to... Wait, what? How did... okay. Actually, I might just leave the charity air ambulance coming out to that. So we built ourselves a new station today, so let's go to that place, which is East Linton, which is a retained station. And we're going to expand, we're going to grab a battalion chief. Oh, go away. Right, so SFRS, what was the station number? 591, why not? So... East Linton Station Manager. So station managers, or rather watch manager, are usually hovering around pretty quickly, so they're going to have a delay of 60 seconds rather than the full 300 seconds, which is a full 5 minutes. I don't know why the own mission thing's not showing here. Though the little icons must be a little bug. So, person check. Oh, now that's interesting because I changed that. Alright, it must have worked. Anyway, not important. So roof fire, we still can't deal with one of those because we don't have any height appliances available, which is terrific. Person check. Person check. Okay, right, has the air ambulance arrived here? 6 minutes, okay. Right, so, oh, call coming. What's happened? Parked car accident? Oh, it's routine, pretty basic, but we'll get the popo out to that. Okay, so what we're going to do on the quick, let's go to graphic packs, and I will edit my graphic pack to try and include the thing. So at the moment this is not available to the public, but if you guys like it, like what I've done, give me a shout in the comments or something and I will add it to the game. So this is the Halloween special stuff. Ah, here we go, person check. Okay, so person check, person check, person check. So the green image, what should a person check be? I imagine fear for welfare, but not actual injuries. We'll do it priority. So yellow and red. Save. Perfect. Right. Okay. So that's that done. So yeah, like I say, if you want me to make it public, then sure. Oh, animal attack has changed. It's now an officer down. So let's address that, and we're now into officer down territory. So we need 5 patrol cars, 2 for trucking, an officer, and an ambulance. Wait, what? Why is it? Why is the charity air ambulance on the way out to this? Oh yeah, right. Okay, that's right. It was already on the way out. So here's the thing, right? Let's now SAS Preston Pans. Where is it? Okay, it's probably going to be quicker than getting the air ambulance out, so we'll just back alarm that, let it go to base. Okay, so we're going to get emergency vehicles coming out, so we'll acknowledge this. Ooh, diabetic problems. So, diabetic problems. Person check. And a fever. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick refresh of this just so that my person check will update. Once again, I apologise as always for the cruddy internet that I own. Okay, so all the calls are coming out, which is fine. And why are you, what? This is annoying me. The air ambulance keeps getting turned out to stuff. Diabetic problems. Right, this should be anything that's not the air ambulance. So the Peebles ambulance service should probably be doing that. Which they now are. So, fine and dandy. Okay, so air ambulance is coming in here. And this is, oof, this was a car. Oh yes, this was the Hoik cardiac infarction. So are these guys, so Hoik's emergency services are going to Chimney Fire. Okay. Okay. So air ambulance is still getting there. So I'm just trying to see which one. So this is going to be that one. Oh god, right, okay, fine. Oh, fleeing suspect. Now this is one I've not had. I haven't had this. Let's just call it a major. So I don't actually know. So let's dispatch this. And a major for police is just 3 vehicles. So who are we sending out? So we've got... Yeah, alright, okay, cool. So fleeing suspect is on the way. Requirements for this mission. Oh, is this one that might require a police helicopter, perhaps? Minimum helicopter required. Police helicopter. So we need. Yeah, right. Okay. So we need the Popo chopper. That explains why I've never seen it before, because I only got the police helicopter to date. So let's now go to here and Scottish Police Air Service. We'll deploy that, and we'll deploy 2 more police vehicles. So Liberton and South Queensferry Station are going to deploy here. So we've got police vehicles coming from absolutely everywhere. Got Glasgow, South Queensferry, Liberton, Leith, South Queensferry, and Lithgow. Crikey. Alright, so police in Gorebridge have got somebody arrested, which is fine and dandy. Let's get them taken back to the Popo station at Gorebridge to be interviewed for their mugging. Okay. Oh, cardiac infarction. That's a serious one. So where is it? It's Queen's Walk. So what we'll do is we'll call a rapid response vehicle and an ambulance. Boom. Okay. So we've got Newton Grange reporting somebody needs to get taken off the hospital. Guys, I'm so sorry about my crap internet. It's so bad. Transport request for a seizure. They need to go to the Royal Infirmary, which is the only neurology one that I currently own. And we're kind of fast running out of spaces here. Right, another call. Oh, a warrant standby. Now, this might be another one. This is another one that I've never seen before, so this might be one that requires the ambulance, the police air service. So let's just check the requirements and see what exactly we've got. So 3 police cars and the Popo chopper. So crap. We'll cancel that for the moment. Obstruction in traffic. So a warrant standby takes higher priority, so we'll deal with that. So we'll do 3 of these. Oh, alert next. That's in Bonnie Rig. Okay. And an obstruction in traffic. So we'll get going out here. Ah, okay. So we're now back to state green. We can respond to anything that comes in. New calls just come in, so let's just see what that is. Oh, it's a basement fire. It's a major, so let's nominate the routine major response. Oh. Apparently that is genuinely the nearest ambulance. If I calculate Churnside, 31 minutes. Okay, so yeah, air ambulance is getting a genuine call this time for its requirement. I got another 999 call. Christ. Nosebleed. It's only minor, but we've got the resources available, so that's fine. So we're back to status yellow. So boop 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 doo 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 doo. Okay, cool. Oh, another call. Sorry, I got distracted. Warrant standby changes. Now an officer cockety hoopy down. Okay, no. Oh, air ambulance is here, isn't it? Oh, now that's interesting. If I now cancel you, will that transfer it to the air ambulance, or will it give me an error? Cardiac infarction. Let's just see. Oh no, is this a new call? I think something might have bugged. Alright, ambulance. Let's just rapid response is going to be the nearest things to it. So we'll get somebody out to deal with that. And there's a new 999 call come in, so let's see. We've got the brand new Hyundai coming out. Brush pile. Okay, that's fair enough. So the way I've worked it for the fire service is quite easy. If something's actively, are you heading back to base? Did that cancel it? Or we just left the patient to die? Alright, fair enough. Transport request, that's barked. So there's no way to select what unit you want to take somewhere. So my idea of having the air ambulance take it to hospital might not have worked. So that's going to be something that's going to either go in the bug section or the suggestions section. So we've got a shoplifting suspect that needs taken up. Okay, so there's one that became an officer down, so it's this one. So the warrant standby is no longer required. So let's just deploy 3 patrol cars, 2 fire trucks, battalion, and a ambulance. Newton Grange, is a Newton Grange car still available? No, okay, right, that's fine. We won't bother deploying that. Coast Guard have got some life-saving equipment on board, but we're not going to trouble them for this. There's enough people already there. Alright, so... Ooh, an industrial fire. So now we're going to deploy another regional emergency group. Boop. Okay, regional emergency has now been declared, and there is a casualty there. Thankfully, it's just the one. You can just hear the radio signs. So this is now going to put us back to state red, because we can no longer respond to a regional emergency. And the state above that, which I found out by watching that program, is state purple. Which is, I would have thought it was a weird colour, but state purple is literally the point where you start turning around to people who need ambulances and say, no, there is not an ambulance coming. It's like, ooh, it's quite scary it gets to that. Right, so we've got 2 ambulances on the way, and I should probably start at some point thinking of wrapping this incident up. New call, fever, priority call, so we'll get an ambulance in. It kind of feels weird saying priority. It's just the way... I've kind of done it from my experience with emergency services, so when you call... the 101 number, which is the non-emergency number, you're going to have 2 levels of response. You're going to have routine, which is basically they'll come within a few weeks to take statements from you. And then you've got priority, which is they'll try and come straight away. So that's why there's priority and then routine. And then there's blue, which is a 999 call, and then red, which is an absolutely somebody's about to hark it, get there now kind of 999 call. So fallen person here. Now I'm starting to wonder if I've mislabeled this, because it says fallen person. To me that sounds like you know, maybe you've got an elderly person who's tripped in the kitchen and need help getting up, but the fact that they need to be taken to traumatology makes me think that like maybe it's fallen off a tree or something. Right, okay, so what we want to do here, we've got a couple of things that require assistance, so I might just go to profile. Let's turn off vehicle names for a minute. So we've got a red one call here that still requires some attention. Oh, this is a call that's just come in. All right. So we'll send a rapid response vehicle, which is thankfully nearby, and an ambulance. That should be that one covered. Okay, so there's still 2 jobs that require attention. I can't see where they are. So there's a red one here, which is fine. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the blues, but for the life of me I can't find them. So here's one. Now I don't know if this might be the one that's just come in. Oh no, I've clicked on the wrong thing. So that's a utility. Oh, terribly sorry. Felt like I'm about to sneeze. Right, okay. So we've got a roof fire here, which requires our assistance because it needs a platform truck. Okay, that was the last platform truck we really had available to us, so we're still condition red. I was just about to declare condition yellow, but no, we're golden. Okay, so Peppermint Mill, so they're near to the hospital. So they're gonna have to go there. And I should probably think about wrapping up this video at some point or another. Probably. Oh, what's this? What's this one? Pickpocketing. What's happening here that needs dealt with? So there's nobody coming out to that, so we'll deploy a police vehicle. And we've got more stuff happening. So let's just check the very end. So we've got grease fire. So we'll send out 2 units to that. Pickpocketing, we've already got somebody coming out to, apparently public order vehicle. Shoplifting, that's fine, we've still got the resources to spare even though we are still in state red, which is fine. Fever, yeah, we'll get that on the go as well. Perfect. Okay, right, so one of the Peppermill ambulances has got somebody to take back to hospital. So let's get them selected. Select. Right, it's going to be to the Royal Infirmary, which is fast running out of beds. There's only 2 little spaces remaining. Okay. So, yeah, things are now starting to look pretty dank busy. We've got emergency vehicles going every which way. Alright, okay. Wait, what's all coming down here? Okay. Shoplifting. Ooh, routine call. Biddy beep biddy boop boo. I like you can always tell the air route because it's nice and straight, and then you get all the little rural roads that are just all over the place. So it looks like Galashiels is in a state of panic at the moment. So I believe, let's get the names back on, vehicle names. So we've got Hoik, Dalkeith and Musselburgh all responding to this here. Oh, burning call box, that's a priority call, we'll deal with that at the moment. Boom. Okay. Right, so one of the Newton Grange ambulances is ready to go, and I need to change this. Because they no longer have this vehicle. So let's say the Western. I'm reluctant to send them to Midlothian because in Midlothian, brawl. So this is going to be a major response from the ambulance service. So this is going to send out 3 ambulances and 3 rapid response vehicles. Or is it just 2? No, it's 2 rapid response vehicles, which are going to come from Peppermill because SOR are deployed. And then we're going to grab another couple of police vehicles to make sure everything is just fine and dandy. So Bruntsfield Place, so that's the middle of Edinburgh. One of the Peppermill ambulances ready to take somebody back. What's this? It's a fever. Okay, so a fever closest to St. John's, so we'll get them off to St. John's. And yeah, so we're all right. We're getting things dealt with. It's fine. It's totally fine. Wait, what? What? There's an airport here? I didn't know that. Huh. I need to, yeah, that's quite cool. I do a lot of sim flying, although of late I've... Oh crap, I'm on tanker spill, I hate these things. Okay, well, I don't actually have a command unit, so half the things I need, I don't have. So we'll just grab what is available out, and we'll just see if that puts us in any worse position. It does. But actually, is it just utility trucks? Yeah, okay, right. It's just non-urgent stuff, so we won't declare code purple yet. Okay. This is fine. So we've got a whole bunch of units making their way up to the red 1 call up here. And harvest of fire, that is something that we can deal with. So that's an intermediate response. We don't have a utility truck, but that's fine. That's basically just to bring any extra equipment if it is at all needed. Most fire stations have at least a couple of vehicles that can be used for, in reality they don't get used for that much emergency stuff, because obviously this game is slightly different from reality and it spawns much more major incidents than real life, because they would tend to have, you know, only a few major incidents a day across the whole of the country, rather than like 30 in the course of a few. Well, how long have we been going? We've been going just shy of 50 minutes now. So yeah, Edinburgh is chock-a-block with the sounds of sirens. British Red Cross and Edinburgh Airport Fire Service, who are lending their water tower. Herdy-der-der-der. Right, okay, ooh. Alliance. We've got an Alliance call. A high-rise fire. Now, I think this is going to be... It's a Red 1 call, but it's in... Yeah, it's in the south of Englandshire, or south, or the east, to be more specific. So that is way out of our patch, so we can't really help with that. Oh, Brawl is now changed to an officer down. Crap, I should have... right, yeah, here we go. So, we should now have an extra casualty, which we now do, but there's more vehicles coming along. So we'll grab 2 fire trucks. I still don't know why fire trucks are required for an officer down. I mean, it's supposed to be based on American-based things. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I could understand it if you took into consideration that in America, pretty much all firefighters are also like paramedics. But when it asks you for an ambulance as well, it's kind of a smidgen dumb. Newton Grange ambulance has got another thing to do, so they can go somewhere. And actually, what was the call? General internal. I will actually this time just take them to Midlothian Hospital, because it's obviously not all that urgent. Okay, so this is my patch. It's kind of looking a little bit, a little smidgen busy. So I think what I'll do is I'll wrap out this video, and wrapping it out, what we'll do is we will inaugurate on camera, parked car accident, okay, we'll get that dealt with. We will inaugurate on camera my... Oh crap, are we out of police cars? Okay, oh no we're not, are we? Yeah we are, alright, we're out of police cars. Okay. Hang on, did it just say, wait what? I'm confused. Oh, is it because it's... Oh, yeah, right, okay. Right, yeah, that's fine. So, now that the police are unavailable, we are effectively on a code purple situation, which means any routine calls that come in now are immediately going to be disregarded. And then if any blue or red calls come in, we'll need to start deploying things here. We've got... Oh, officer down, yeah, okay. So, that's actually now been dealt with. That's going to free up a whole bunch of units, as we'll see here. So yeah, all the police cars are free. Pennycook station managers going home. Liberton fire trucks going home. I don't know who that fire truck is. It might be Dalkeith. I can't quite see. So yeah, so that's going to free up a lot of units. So we might end up being off a code purple job. So anyway, yes. To round out the video, we're going to go to the Newton Grange depot, and we are going to inaugurate a new vehicle. So as of, oh god, about 3-4 weeks ago, they've now taken ownership of a brand new 66 plate Mercedes Sprinter, which we will reflect in game as well. So yep, that's now been updated. Okay, what was the thing? Oh, we've got another industrial fire, yeah, because I've totally got the resources to be able to deal with that. Okay, well there's no hazmat units that have gone out here, so we're pretty much just going to have to call regional emergency and see what we've got. Okay, fine. Let's now, we'll see what the next call is, a bale of straw fire. Okay, that's fine. So this is an interesting situation. This is a caveat that I mean we are ending the video, but it's an interesting caveat because all of the major emergency units are already responding to major emergencies. I've effectively got nothing to back alarm, so yeah. So at the moment we're getting people coming from absolutely all over the dang county. And something else has happened. So one of the Livingston units is got somebody to go. So they're going to go to the Royal. And we've now got just one little tiny bed available. And we've got a rioter. Oh's nose. Oh's nose. And before we get too wrapped up in anything else, I'm going to call this the end of this episode of MissionChief.com. So we'll transport this person to the Royal, which is now completely out of beds. And yeah, so we're going to end the video here. So thank you very much for watching this episode. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, like I said, if you want me to share the little icon pack that I've done, just let me know. If there's some interest in it, then I will. Yeah, I think that's everything. Woo! Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.